Hey guys, my name is Vinay. Welcome to Project Vinay. This is a documentary where I'm documenting myself till I reach my goals. My goal is to build my own brand, to build my own personal brand, to build my own empire, and to develop my skills. Currently, we are focusing on our communication skills. So, we are reading this book called The Almanac of Nava Ravikant, and today is day 10 of reading a book, and today date is 11th Feb 2026. And yesterday we read till page number 124 and we completed the chapter and we are going to start a new chapter, the happiness. So let's see, I begin. Happiness. The three big. Oh, let me come closer. The three big ones in life are wealth, health, and happiness. We pursue them in the order, but they are important. Importance is reverse. Happiness is learned. 10 years ago, if you would have asked me, this is fine, yeah. Let me increase my brightness. Yeah, 10 years ago, if you would ask me how happy I was, I would have dismissed the question. I won't want to talk about it. Or on the scale of 1 to 10, I would have said 2 to 10 or 3 or 10, but maybe 4 or 10. Maybe 4 or 10 on my best days. But I don't value by being happy. Today I am at 9 or 10, and yes, having money helps, but it's actually a very small piece of it. Of most of it comes from learning over the years. My own happiness is the most important thing to me, and I cultivated it with a lot of techniques. Maybe the happiness is not something you inherit or even choose, but a highly personally skilled uh, that can be learned, like fitness or nutrition. Uh, yeah, happiness is a very evolving thing. I think, like all the great questions, when you are a little kid, you go to your mom and ask, What happened when we die? Is there a Santa Claus? Is there a God? Should I be happy, or who should I marry? Those kind of things. These kinds of questions ultimately do have answers, but they have a personal answer. The answers that works for me is going to the nonsense to you, going to be nonsense to you, and vice versa. Whatever happiness means to me, it means something different to you. I think it's very important to explore these differences are. For some people, I know it's a flow state. For some people, it's a satisfaction. For some people, it's a feeling of contentment. By definition, keep evolves. The answer I would have given you a year ago will be different than what I tell you now. Today, I believe happiness is really a default state. Happiness is this where you remove the sense of something missing in your life. We are highly judgmental, survival, and replication. Besides, we continuously walk around things I need this or I need that, trapped in the web of desires. Happiness is the state which, when nothing is missing, when nothing is missing, you mind shut down and stop running into the past or the future to regret something or to plan something. In the absence for a moment, you have internal silence. Even you have internal silence, then you are content and you are happy. Feel free to disagree. Again, it different from everybody. People may mistakenly believe happiness is just about positive thoughts and positive action. The most I have read, the most I have learned, and the more I have experienced, because I verify this for myself. Every positive thought essentially hold within its negative thoughts. It is a contrast to something negative. The Tao Te Ching says this most articulately than I ever could, but it's all duality and polarity. If I say I'm happy, then that means I was sad at some point. Uh, I'm happy. If I said he is attractive, then somebody else is unattractive. Everybody is positive through, even he has a seed of a negative thought within it, and vice versa, which is very why a lot of greatness in life comes out of suffering. You have to view the negative before you can aspire to and appreciate the positive. To me, happiness is not about positive thoughts. It's not about negative thoughts. It's about the absence of desire, especially the absence of desire for external things. The few desire I can have, the most I can accept the certain current stage of things. The less my mind is moving, because the mind really exists in the motion towards the future or the past. The more present I am, the happier and the more content I will be. If I latch on to a feeling, if I say, "Oh, I'm happy now," and I was to stay happy, then I am going to drop out of the happiness. Now, suddenly, the mind is moving. It's trying to attach to something. It's very important. We're trying to create a permanent situation out of temporary situation. Happiness to me is mainly not suffering, not desiring, not thinking into too much about future or past, really embracing the present moment and reality of what is, and that's why it is. If you even want to have a peace in your life, you have to move beyond good and evil. Nature has not concept of happiness and unhappiness. Nature follows unbroken mathematical laws and a chain of cause and effort for the Big Bang to now. Everyone is perfect exactly the way it is. It is only in our particular mind we are unhappy or not happy, and things are perfectly or imperfect because of what we desire. The world just reflects you and reflects your own feelings back at you. The reality is neutral. Reality has no judgments to it. See, there is no concept of right or wrong, good or bad. You are born, you have a whole set of sensory experience and simulations, lights, colors, and sounds, and then you die. How you choose to interpret them is up to you. You have the choice. This is what I meant when I say happiness is a choice. If you believe it's a choice, you can start working on it. These are not external forces affecting your emotion as much as it may feel that way. Uh, I I will have also come to believe in the complete and utter insignificance of the self, and I think them help a lot. For example, if you thought you were the most important thing in the universe, then you would have to blend the entire universe to your will. If you are the most important thing in the universe, then how could it not conform to your desire? If it's not conform to your desire, something is wrong. Okay, you thought you were the most important thing in the universe, then you would have to be the entire universe with you if you are the most important thing in the universe. However, if you view yourself as a bacteria or an abo- amoeba, amoeba, or if you view all of your work as a writer or water on the building castle in the sand, then you have no exceptions for how life should act. Be life is just the way it is. When you accept that you have no cause to be happy or unhappy, these things almost don't apply. Happiness is what there will when you remove the sense that someone is missing in your life. Something is missing in your life. Okay, what you are left with in the neutral what you are left with in the neutral state is not neutrally. I think people believe neutrally would be a very bland extents. No thing is the extent little child can live. If you look at a little child on balance, they are going to pretty happy because they are really immersed into the environment and the moment without any thought of how it should be given their personal preference and desire. I think the neutral I think I think the neutral state is actually a perfection state. Perfection, perfection state. So one can be very happy as long as one isn't too caught up in their own head. Our life or a blank of a firefly in the light. You are just barely here. You have to make the most of every minute, which does not mean you chase something very stupid, some stupid desire for your entire life. What it's mean is every second you have on the planet is very uh, pre precious, and it's your responsibility to make you sure you are happy and interpreting everything in the best positive way. We think of ourselves as fixed and the world as malleable, but it's really we who are malleable and the world is longly fixed. Can part can practices meditation help you accept reality? Can practicing meditation can help you to accept reality? Yeah, but it's amazing how little it helps. You can be a long-term meditator, but if you someone say the wrong thing in the wrong way, you can be back to at your ego-driven self. It's almost like you are lifting 1 pound weight, but then somebody drop a huge marble with a stack of plates on your head. It's almost better than doing nothing. But when the actually movement of mental and emotional suffering arrives, it's still never easy. Real happiness only comes as a side effect of people. Please, most of it is going to be crazy for accountants, not for changing your external environment. A rational person can find peace by cultivating indifference to the thing out of the control. I have loaded my identity. I have loaded the chapters of my mind. I don't care about things that I don't really matter. I don't involve you in politics. I don't hang out unhappy people. I really value my time on the earth. I read philosophy. I meditate. I hang out with people, happy people, and it works. You can easily slowly but steadily, and meditation important and important your happiness baseline just like you can improve your fitness. I don't know why I'm not feeling good. Happiness is a choice you make and the skill you develop. The mind is just a limb. As the body, we spend so much effort trying to change the exits other people. We spend the mind is just a malleable. We spend so much time and effort trying to change the external world, other people, and our own body all wait accepting ourselves the way we were programmed in your age. We accepted a voice in our head and as the source of the all truth, but all of it is maintainable. And every day is a missing an identity, the bird from the past, present, previously, as for living freaking in the present. Happiness required pace. I think I can't do more than this. My mind is not here, and I'm also not really feeling. I'm just pushing myself to come and just sit and record. I don't want to break the streak, but if I speak more, my throat is paining really hard. So we only read today. We started from page number 127 to 134. It's a decent number, I would say. One, three, lines and less. So basically, what author says here, what I have understood is, author says happiness matters, and people focus on three things in their life: wealth, health, happiness. And he said, happiness for him changes every single time, like as he matures. And he said, money brings happiness, but it does not bring that much as we all think. What else I had a point, but I forgot. Yeah, he said one point as got remember right now. Sorry for the inconvenience. Basically, he said happiness never comes with only happiness. Happiness also has the negativity. Like if somebody is happy, someone else is unhappy. If you are look very attractive, it means you also may have somebody else is also looking unattractive. Basically, it's a comparison. uh, and for him, he want to be happy. As for like every person has a different definition about happiness, but for him he wants a definition like basically no materialistic happiness. Happiness should come from inside, and it should not be compiled with a current thing or something like that. This only like remember right now. I would say sorry again for not being active. I thought I will be recovered fast. I don't know if people is going to watch this video or not. It might be more annoying that I'm just coughing and coughing and coughing. I don't. I don't even know if people can hear me or not because my voice is too low. I'd say it's okay just for myself that I'm gonna complete this book. So yeah, we. So thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video, guys. Take care. Bye.